Hi YouTube, J Barker here, mum of three, general crafter, normally focusing on crochet, but not today. Today I am going to try and make some leather bracelets. I've got loads of these leather strands and I've had this box of wooden beads for ages now. So I'm going to give this a go, see how we go. So the pack of leather straps I've got have come in these 3 colour variations, and I think I'm going to go with this bright one to mix in with these beads. I think that one will work the best. I'm just going to check some YouTube videos and pull up some tutorials on Pinterest, and then hopefully I can get started. Right, so I've gotten this far following a tutorial. So this tutorial is just a basic leather beads, leather bracelet with a charm on it. So I chose the pastel pink and the aqua green ones. Yeah, that's quite cute. And all of these knots are just a barrel knot, and I've discovered that apparently you need a barrel knot tool, which is kind of like a metal straw, and I don't have one, so I've just been trying to do it without. So it's basically, so you've got 2 strands of leather. I will go through a full construction one. So you have a short piece on the top and a long piece on the bottom, and you take your long piece over and wrap it over the short one 3 times, but you have to wrap backwards on your work. So 1, 2 and 3, and then you take the tail of still the long one that you've been working with and you thread it through each of your loops, which is where a barrel tool would come in really useful, because that's what I'm finding is the really fiddly bit, and I have no idea if you have any straws or anything in the house that I could use. Yeah, I've put that one through the wrong way. If you can hear whispering in the background, it's because my kids think they're being quiet when they're not. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try and find a straw or something. I mean, I managed to do these ones, but now for some reason it's just getting more and more difficult as I go along. So I did manage to find a silicone straw, and I've just chopped that off. Actually, while I thought this was a good size to begin with, it did actually prove to be a bit too big, so when I went forward I did trim it. So the barrel knot using a straw or a barrel tool is worked exactly the same way. You just work around the barrel knot tool and then you thread through the straw. I mean, that's the bit that I was having difficulty with, and then you just remove it. Now when you tighten these knots, you're not just pulling them tight, you are pushing them backwards and then giving them a tug and then pushing them and doing that, and it does become easier the more of them you do. But it's just, with anything, it's just a technique that you get used to as you go along. As I wanted all of my bracelets to have a slip knot on them, I tried to do the barrel knot again using a 3rd piece of leather, which I just trimmed off. You can see me trimming it here, over both ends. Now I was able to do this knot, but the bracelet came up very short, and later on the slip knot did actually fall apart. So I made some adjustments as I went on. The next part I'll show you will be me constructing a full bracelet, the way I actually went forward in creating all of them. First stage, always the fun stage, figuring out exactly how your bracelet is going to look. I really do love designing. It's my favourite part of the project.
My leather straps measure about 1 meter in length. So what I've been doing is cutting them directly in half and using both strands together to make the bracelet. Once again, these leather strap bundles are just from Amazon. Finding the centre of the bracelet, I first positioned the charm. The charm just goes over one of the 2 leather straps, but after that all these are actually threaded over both strands of leather. The barrel knots are then used to hold the centre charm in place. Next came threading on the golden beads, and then once again these were held in place with a barrel knot. For the fastening, I did try quite a few different knots, but in the end I settled for half a sailor's knot. A sailor's knot is usually something I use to connect 2 different strands together when crocheting. So I simply have just done this on one side of the leather strap, not completed the full knot, and then attached a bead to the loose end so the entire bracelet doesn't come completely undone. The rest of the knots here are just basic knots I've used to secure, and then I just trim the bracelet up to neaten it up, and that's basically how I've been doing all of my bracelets.
Alright YouTube, there we go. As you can see, some lovely bracelets here, and thank goodness that I am back upstairs in my studio, because it's the summer holidays and I just need to keep away from those children. They just keep coming in and taking all of my things. Now, thought I had more than that. So these bracelets, I'll also be doing shorts on them on my Instagram and my TikTok page. So if you don't follow me over there, follow me now. Something's going on here, isn't it? Okay, see you later. Follow me on all of my other sites to see more bracelets, and I'll see you all guys later. Bye YouTube.